Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, on SABC3. We're helping to create awareness around the fight against TB. And joining us this morning, Gerry Elsdon and Phumeza Tisile, who are both ambassadors of the government and the USAID's mass TB screening campaign, to educate us on this topic and get us talking on something that is a very, very relevant issue right now. In fact, we were inviting you to give us a call, and we've got Sydney on the line. Good morning to you, Sydney. What is your question?
Oh, good morning, guys. My question is, I had a friend that do have TB, and I saw him taking his medicine, and he gets sicker by the day, so he doesn't get better. It's like that pills is making him sicker. What else can he get except from the state, to get the pills from the state, sir? Thank you.
If I may just quickly ask, Sydney, do you know what medication your friend is taking?
Yes, I'm not really sure, but the state you get them from the hospital.
Okay.
And it makes him sicker, sir.
All right. I don't know if you can weigh in on that, Gerry and Phumeza.
Of course, it's difficult to know. We don't know what type of tuberculosis he's on, how far he is on his treatment regime, nor, you know, quite a few factors that you don't know sitting here. Well, one of the things was that Phumeza also found it difficult her mobility was impacted by some of the medications. She went back to the hospital and she was checked for TB meningitis. So you might just want to go back to the physician and try and understand precisely what is happening with your body when these things happen.
I think it's different with every drug, like different from people to people.
Yes.
You take different drugs. Like, for instance, I suffered hearing loss. I vomited while I was taking the medication because it was toxic. Yeah. So from person to person, it's different.
Yeah. Whereas I had very few symptoms. Of course, I needed to ensure that I had nutrition in my body, but that didn't impact me. Other people have their various parts of their bodies impacted, but I suggest they get him back to the clinic and see how it is that they can support him.
Yeah, and having listened to that question and also Phumeza's story, in my own mind, the link I'm making there is a possible misdiagnosis. So is there a way of conclusively knowing that whatever diagnosis you've been given is the correct one, hence ensuring that you'll get the right medication?
You know, it was with great relief last Friday that I happened to be at a diagnostics conference, and there are more means now than there was previously with attempting to understand precisely where the person is in their treatment. But patients, one of the reasons we're sitting here is because we need patients to begin to take advantage of their access to information and begin to speak.
Yes.
So instead of just staying at home and feeling symptomatic because you're on all these medications, begin to help the healthcare professional understand what is going on in your body so that they can best treat you.
Yeah, and the best thing is that we need to start creating this conversation, and you're doing that on social media as well. There's the hashtag Hi Well I Know, and there's hashtag Beat TB, We Beat TB.
Yeah.
Tell me about those campaigns.
Look, the official website or the official social trend for us is Beat TB.
Yeah.
It's where people are sharing information. It's where we're currently talking. Phumeza blogs, for example, and I do a bunch of stuff that I don't really understand on social media, but apparently people pay attention. But hashtag BTB is where we're going to be talking about the symptoms, the implications, and the eradication of TB. The more people who can get involved in the health department and the USAID programs, the better off our entire country is going to be.
Indeed. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Phumeza and Gerry, and for sharing your story, which I'm sure is inspiring many out there who are watching across the country. And in fact, you can play your part and join the mass TB screening campaign by encouraging your community to know their TB status by being screened. And just like these two wonderful ladies here, Gerry and Phumeza, you too can help to eradicate the stigma towards people who have TB in your own community by leading through example and reminding others that TB is curable, and screening and testing for TB is done absolutely for free. So make sure that you do get there and get screened.